Hello everyone, welcome to this session of OpenMentor.net. This is the last session in HR domain. In the previous session we talked about employee separation activities. Separation initiated by employee, initiated by organization, at the same time termination due to disciplinary actions. In this session we are going to talk about employee self-service. There are certain things that the employee needs within the organization. Simple. The first step is leave application. Employee wants to apply for a leave. As per the HR policy, there may be something like casual leave or privileged leave or medical leave. Different types of leave policies will be there. For each employee, based upon the role, they would have credited say 10 CL per year or 20 PL per year, something like that. They will credit to the employee, and the credit may happen right at the beginning, or they may say you gain 1 day per month of service as casual leave. They may have different policies. So HR application should have a rule based engine that calculates leave for employee based upon the designation. I should be in a position to define a rule. At the sales executive level, the person gets 1 working day per month of service. Automatically this rule engine should run every month and then credit leaves to the employee's account. So it's like a simple bank account. You accrue leave in that account. When you take the leave, it is debited from the account, right? So there should be an engine in the HR system to set leave policies. Once this is done, employee applies leave, right? The moment the person applies leave, usually you will submit from which date to which date, then what is the reason, right? At what number you can be contacted during that period, right? What is the reason of leaving, right? Whether it's a health related issue or it's going to be something else, travel. So the person applies for the leave, then automatically there should be a notification to manager. Then approve or reject leave application. They should be in the system. So the manager should be in a position to see the leaves applied by the employees, then approve or reject from the system. Again, for approval also there should be a notification. For rejection also there should be a notification. So pretty simple system, straightforward system. Apply the leave, approve the leave by the manager, notify back and forth. Every month the leave engine credits leave to you. The moment you take the leave, it is debited from that. So at any point of time, the HR application should show display leave balance. Again, there should be policies. You cannot apply more than 2 days as casual leave. So the moment you give from date and to date and then choose casual leave as a leave type, the application should say you are violating the policy, right? So these are all the simple stuff, rules that the leave engine should be configured. Then the second thing will be travel. Employee officially moves from one place to another, or in some companies they will provide as an additional facility. Even though it may be your personal visit, you can use office people to book the tickets, because your time is valuable. You cannot go and then book the ticket, or the travel sites may be blocked from your office. So office itself may do that at some extra fee. So you need to apply for the travel. There should be a place where travel desk is there. Then again, from to mode of travel, right? Date of travel, preferences in terms of whether you want air travel or train travel, any additional notes instructions. You apply for the travel, employee applies, then approval by manager. Then the travel ticket gets booked. The status of booking must be notified to the employee. Travel related stuff. And stationery items. Stationery items meaning in the office you need a notebook, right? Notepad you want, or you want a pen or pencil, or you need clips, you need cellophane tapes, you need some sticky notes. These are all small stationery items that you need. You go and then book in the particular screen of the HR application. It will be approved by your manager. Then the HR department will get that stationery item to you, a table. Then business cards printing. You may have to request X number of cards. Then your HR will call their vendor to print those cards and then get it done. So business cards printing is also a self-service. And the most important self-service is reimbursement services. Again, one more thing I forgot to mention along with the travel. The travel need not be to an outstation. It may be a local conveyance. You may have work in two different locations. One office is here, another office is 10 miles away. From one office you have to go to another office. You can even book for a taxi or a cab, and then you can get it done by your employer. So even the local conveyance also comes under travel, right? It's not just you have to go out of station. It may be a local travel also. Coming to reimbursement services, you spent money on official things and you want it to get reimbursed by the employer. Then you need to go to the reimbursement screen, provide what kind of expenses it is. Is it a shifting of house, or you bought something, or you spent on the local conveyance, you want to get it reimbursed? What kind of expense is it? Some companies do even reimburse on books. If you buy some good books related to your work, they reimburse up to a certain level. So what kind of expense is it? What is the amount? Then attach scanned copies of receipt, right? Once you do all these things, it will be approved by manager. Once it is approved, then it will go to the accounts department. The accounts department will reimburse along with your payroll. These are all very important things because leave, reimbursement are part of payroll process. Reason is, if you take leave, the payroll department should say he has taken 2 days of leave, deduct this much amount from his or her payroll. Whether it's a paid leave or whether it is a whether it's a leave which is not paid, leave without pay, right? If it is leave without pay, your payment must be deducted from your account. So payroll department will send the leave information and what is the financial equivalent for the leaves taken. If it is paid leave, financial equivalent is 0. If it is a leave without pay, for every day of leave they will cut the pay accordingly. Then reimbursement are credits to your account. What is the reimbursement they have to pay? The company has to pay you your monthly pay, leave deductions, tax deductions and reimbursement. This will be given by the payroll department and that data will be reflected in HR system. So these are all the self-services that every HR system should satisfy, because all these things are inevitable for employee. You may not be encountering everything on every day, but in a month you will be touching one of these screens, applying leave, reimbursement, travel, and allocating to project, once in a year or 6 months performance appraisal. So this covers the entire life cycle of an employee. So HR app must cover entire life cycle of an employee in the company, right from recruitment all the way to exit. And to add more value, HR applications will always have surveys or opinion polls. You can create a poll and then assign a set of questions and options, then assign people who should answer those questions. People answer those questions, then get summary. This will give a good insight about the employee's feeling. For example, if the company is arranging a trip for the year anniversary celebrations of the company, which place to go? They may give some options, then they will go according to how many people prefer which place, right? So HR systems will also come with the survey or opinion poll module. So this covers the entire HR application. You take any HR application, these modules will be present, these features will be present. How the UI is done, that's different, but these features will be present. If at all there may be more, but definitely every HR application will satisfy whatever points or whatever concepts that we have discussed here. Hope you had a good time in learning the HR application domain. I'll sign off now. Thank you.